http://www.cosmicparadigm.com/marks_civilizationaflight.com. Monday, August 10th, 2009. Sisters and brothers shared this. The messages on this site build on each other. For their full impact, read them in sequence beginning with September 2008. Archived below, they detail the situation on this planet, our place in the universe, and a positive picture for our future, if we are willing to act. I hope, by presenting them to you, that they spark your curiosity and a decision to join with others to create a new civilization on Earth. As always, I encourage you to seek your own unique truth and begin to live it. There are new announcements below. This is my 55th posting to Mark's Corner for 2009. Today, we welcome back Adriel, a celestial of this universe.
I am happy to return once again today to answer questions as follows. The woman washing clothes in the river Ganges, the soldier patrolling the streets of Tehran, the beggar on the street corner in Rome, and the banker on Wall Street are your sisters and brothers. The farmer in the mountain of Ecuador, the fisherman in Iceland, the factory worker in Kuala Lumpur, and the woman behind the counter at the department store are your brothers and sisters. The corrupt politician, the woman at the post office, the gamekeeper on the animal preserve in South Africa, and the socialite in San Francisco are your sisters and brothers. Those who control you, those whom you control, and those whom you influence in myriad ways are all your brothers and sisters. A human of the Altair star system, an Andromedan aboard the craft that circles this planet, or a resident of any planet of any distant star are your sister or brother. Whether on this planet or another, whether human-like or not, all are children of God. And all are your sisters and brothers. Whether they are of the light or the dark, they are your brothers and sisters. As long as any one of these is hungry for food or love, you are impacted. As long as any of your brothers and sisters does not embrace the light, this universe is impacted. How do you embrace all in oneness? Do you live your life considering the wants and desires of your sisters and brothers? The most important thing you can do in this lifetime is to tend to your own light, setting an example for those who observe you. You cannot change one of your sisters who is of the dark until your sister is ready to change. You cannot awaken one of your brothers who chooses to sleep until that brother wishes to awaken. Live in the light, giving an example of the highest way to conduct yourself. It does not matter where you reside, or what you do in this third dimension. It is the way in which you live your life that is all important. Are you self-centered? Or are you considering the needs and wishes of others? Are you focused on your mission to the exclusion of all else? Or do you include the needs and wishes of others? I am but one human among billions on this planet. What can I do? How can I bring about change? The answer is, and always has been, live your life in the light. Love your brothers and sisters. Do what you need to do for yourself, but always consider how it impacts others. Are you showing others that you are a son or daughter of God in your every action? Do you live with joy? Do you respect Earth and all her many creatures, plants, and rocks? Many of you have asked what you can do to help the members of your immediate family see the bigger picture. My answer is to live in the light. Show them an example of moving with the transformation of Earth and her humans. Be a beautiful, shining light, and one or two of your reluctant family members may see you as more than crazy, may see you as a role model, may glimpse that you are of the light. So honor your sisters and brothers of this planet by living at your highest, and by pursuing that for which you came into this life. Above all, be honest with yourself, and live the way you are being called to live, as one with all. Do not seek comfort for comfort's sake. Seek instead to do that which is right, even if it is not comfortable. Pursue the higher path, even if it requires sacrificing your physical comforts, but do so with an eye to your impact on the lives of your brothers and sisters. If you examine news reports without giving into the emotions elicited by them, you will find truth emerging on a vast number of fronts. Much of the truth involves people acting in their own self-interests. Some of it involves outright misdeeds. We are not going to chronicle the truths about situations that are emerging. Rather, we say that the stage is set for seeing many things that are based in fear. Pay attention. Read between the lines. Remember. Then forgive your brothers and sisters. The truth about the activities of some of your brothers and sisters, not all humans of Earth by any means, is seeping to the surface. It is interesting for us to note how some of your Earth human brothers and sisters who would emulate these self-centered and deceitful ways are defending these actions. It is equally interesting and gratifying for us to observe the valiant activities of others of your sisters and brothers who are awakened to the truth of a larger reality and are defending the rights of their fellow humans to lead a love-based life, a light-centered life. Those are the ones who will accompany Earth as she moves to her new place of brilliance. It is a great disappointment to us to see how many of your brothers and sisters cling to their current lifestyles, whether they are comfortable or suffering. Change is so fearful to them that they are unwilling to look at messages from their sisters and brothers of the light. The only solution to their condition is to continue to send them light in hopes that a few will awaken. Regardless of what they are showing by their actions, each humans of Earth, and each being in the universe, are children of God, and thus are your brothers and sisters. Do not condemn them, for chances are you once lived a life as one of them is now living. This is the oneness of all.
Thank you, Adriel. Your message, once again, reinforces how we may live in oneness. You may copy and distribute this message, as well as other postings, to Mark's Corner, http://www.cosmicparadigm.com/marks_corner/. Please do so in total, preserving all notations, attributions, and announcements. In truth, love and joy, Mark Kimmel. Announcements. On July 28th, I was interviewed by Lauren Gailey. Here is a link to that interview. http://www.blogtalkradio.com/Lauren Gailey. On August 1st, I was interviewed on Radio America Now. http://radioamericanow.com/. You may listen to the archived recording of that interview at